Beh, a tutti ragazzi, come sempre, Super Complication. Oggi finalmente torniamo su The Wolf Among Us con il terzo capitolo della nostra serie. Ehm, Ovviamente scusate l'assenza perché è stato, insomma, c'è stato Ferragosto, quindi diciamo che tutta la settimana non ho fatto nemmeno un video, a parte quello del tutorial, adesso non mi ricordo preciso che giorno è stato. Comunque, iniziamo l'episodio 3, continuiamo la nostra avventura con il nostro Wolf e abbiamo l'episodio 3. Adesso ci sarà un po', penso, ci sarà un, eh, un review, ecco, delle parti precedenti, quindi a voi, quindi vedetevi un po'. Per chi, insomma, non si ricorda può anche vedere qui.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the Puddin' and Pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god. What is it?
It's Crane.
Ah, ecco sì, la foto. Non so se vi ricordate l'episodio 2. Cioè il capitolo 2, insomma. Quindi è da qui che si parte. Ok. Eh sì, infatti eravamo fermi qui, dentro la stanza. Il capitolo 2 finisce qui. Ma adesso inizia quel pezzo di merda.
That motherfucking piece of shit.
Crane? Ugh, God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there?
Crane's the killer.
What? Ichabod Crane? How do you know?
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa! Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
That perverted little fucker might be after Snow. I need to find her right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know...
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
the
Bridge.
Trip trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Ok.
Bigby!
Prima aveva detto dove devo andare, appunto.
Wait.
E non mi fa perdere
What?
tempo.
Snow's...
Quindi, what?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just... please be careful.
What are you trying to say?
You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Ah, ok, vabbè. Andiamo. Il Buckingham Bridge sul Bronx 22 e 28. Ormai le 10 e mezzo no, è 28 proprio. Comunque, cos'è, madonna mia?
I'm honored to be asked to speak
Oh,
to you.
sento la voce di neve.
She met everyone.
Andiamo.
Lily had many friends, but few fables she was truly close to. If you're here, then you were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for.
Perché non c'è traduzione?
I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside.
Dai,
I know as well as you that it will never subside. But I also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well.
altare
And
così.
it will, in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss. And it is in that spirit that I'd like to talk about what you've
Biglietto.
all been so grateful to share with me. Your memories
I'll
of
miss
her.
worrying about
How
you.
she could be
I'll miss our
stubborn
fights.
and
I'll
patient,
miss you.
rash and thoughtful.
Holly,
How she carried a
Whoa.
torch for the old
Un altro
ways,
biglietto.
for tradition, for...
now you will never die from
Pageantry.
indifference or
And most
lead
of
a
all,
tedious
it
life.
seems how
Goodbye, sweetheart.
Lily loved,
Thanks for everything.
dearly loved her
Vivian.
friends and family.
Mi sto
She
leggendo tutto.
loved being around them, in good times and bad.
You
I
were a
never
big,
met Lily,
bright, shining
but from
star
what
in
I've
this
been told,
shithole of a
I know
town.
in my heart
And I miss you
that she would
already.
have liked to be here tonight.
Gran.
And now we'll have our
Ok, ho letto
moment
tutto.
of silence. Thank you.
Hai finito, Madò? C'è altro da fare? No. Parla a Neve.
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie, and you say you need her for evidence?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Holly, it's gonna be okay.
I'm sorry, Holly. I didn't know he put her down the witching well.
Holly, Bigby's trying in his own way, and I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But
Ecco.
this one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway? And
Ecco,
don't say it's
questo-
because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I think I know who murdered your sister.
Who?
Maybe we should talk about this somewhere else?
What? No, I deserve to know.
I know, but this isn't the way to go about this.
I don't give a fuck about the way. I don't care about procedure.
I think it was Ichabod Crane.
What?
Crane?
Crane.
Okay, everyone, just stop. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat while everyone else gets back to the funeral.
What? He says that fucking Crane murdered Lily and you expect me to—
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first. Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here.
I just want to get Lily's killer, Holly. Nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly.
Vediamo.
It's your turn to talk.
Crane,
Yeah.
I can't believe this. This is someone I've worked with for decades. This is a guy... He gets frickin' shakes when he has to order
Ma
food.
secondo me non
I
è
mean,
lui.
what are you telling me? It's all an act? Just what have you found? Bigby? What's going on?
Lily was Crane's prostitute. I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know.
This
Lol.
is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not Picture it.
I thought that Crane might be looking for you. I thought you might be in trouble.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things.
I thought you trusted me more than that.
I do, or I want to, but you've got a hot head and a big heart, and sometimes that's not the best combination. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk, and this isn't the place.
Ok.
Snow?
Nerissa, what is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
No, I get it. Take your time.
It won't take long.
Dai, dai.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything?
Yeah. Lily was killed there. It was an awful mess.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Nerissa!
Yeah, coming!
Ok, ma come fai a fare un funerale sotto un ponte? Chi è che...
Wait, easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
What are you doing here?
That is the question, isn't it? Or at least a question. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But I am a professional, and we're here for a job. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all.
Lavorate
Are
per...
you working for Crane? Did he send you?
No, see now, you're already asking too many questions. Just pay attention. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now.
You think this act you got going scares me? 'Cause it doesn't.
Always wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? They want me to leave Crane alone.
Crane?
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old boy. Really. That wasn't right, telling everyone our dealings.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
You think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Ok.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead whore.
I'm gonna kill you!
Holly!
Molly!
I got it, dumb.
No, ti prendo io. Hanno fatto un macello proprio. Non mi dire che è morta. Ma... Cioè, dalle facce non sembra molto... Ecco, la solita intro. Vabbè. Oddio, sono arrivati questi. Hanno iniziato a sparare... Ma praticamente le facce sono rimaste uguali. Oddio. Vabbè. Ok, questa è l'intro. Che ovviamente non sentite un cazzo perché io di solito metto a zero la musica, quindi appunto sembra delle scene mutate, ecco. Comunque, ehm, ok, è finita qui. A Crooked Mile. Ok. Ah, ecco, mi hanno medicato.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Wow, che fisico, attenzione.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
I can't take it easy. I have to... I have to find Crane.
Bigby? What's wrong?
Lack of sleep for one thing. Getting shot for another. They'll be fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
We don't have time to wait for the mirror. Crane could be getting on a train right now.
Well, I don't want to just go running off into the night without some direction.
But
What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women?
He killed them, and he sent Dee and Dum to slow me down.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
lol.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
I just can't fucking stand that they got away.
We'll catch up to them, Bigby. You did enough. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled
In
up
genere
way
non ho capito
deep
come vengono
inside,
fatti, però
you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just,
Why even bring this up?
I guess it doesn't matter.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
lol.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never mind that. Come help me look.
Ma cosa volevo dire, Buffkin? Non ho capito.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do, yank on his hair? I'm only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay, okay. You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Ok. Allora, scrivania di Crane. Oh, aspetta. Prima posso parlare con Neve.
Buffkin says that he overheard Crane call somebody before he left. Sounds like he's going to see a witch, or his witch. His glamour witch.
Wait, really? None of the 13th floor witches would allow that sort of thing. They must be somewhere in the city. It's something, at least.
Find anything?
No, but there's enough notes and stuff here to take all night. Maybe check that stuff there.
Ok, allora mi tocca per davvero controllare. Allora, vediamo qui, posto in arrivo.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know.
A lot of blood and flowers.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Snow, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have.
Vabbè, però.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Ecco. Prima lettera. Sì, però. Cioè, vabbè. I'm writing ask that you please and some fix. Vabbè. Non mi va di tradurre, raga. Get your shit. Oddio. Get your shit together.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Ah, ok, quindi. Vediamo qui il cassetto. Cos'è? Libro.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
giusto?
Yeah, I only recently heard about this meeting. Why didn't you mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Why do you even care about this?
Why? I'm invested in this enterprise we call Fabletown. Literally invested. Since it's mostly my money that keeps the whole thing running. And tonight I hear that Crane has been killing Fables? And there's no system in place to catch him?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Mamma mia questo, vai. Maestro lindo.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
Even if they're not there, the Tweedle's office might have something on Crane. Or the witch.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock! I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Fine, I don't care. Just go ahead.
We can't just let Bluebeard run amok in Crane's place.
Ha!
He's after something. I just don't know what it is. We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is
Mamma mia,
upstairs
inizio
right
a
now in
confondermi.
his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Ok, adesso mi tocca scegliere.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Penso di andare
Crane's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Perfect. And I'll go to those two imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
Ok. Va bene ragazzi, continueremo nel prossimo episodio. Ciao a tutti.